Guys, welcome to this new video. This is the second video I'm shooting today, and if you watched my first video, which will be linked down below, yes, just had to slip that in right there. I was talking about how I dated a hooker. The misleading titles there, about how I dated a hooker. But this one, I don't know, I was my best friend from fucking hell. She was, I'm not even joking, like at that time I just thought she was the devil. Like when I look back, I'm just like, she was actually a terrible, terrible person. But that's all Gucci though. That's all Gucci's in the past. I don't talk to her, she doesn't talk to me, we're good. We don't need to ever like cross paths anymore. So let me tell you what happened. So me and this girl, we were really, really close, and we had three other friends, a couple other friends, and we're just, we're chilling, we're good. And then quick thing, I'm only doing my shooting the videos with my laptop at the moment, so the quality's not that good because I'm not sure if, you know, like I want a YouTube, but I don't know if I will be like successful at it, so I don't know if I should really invest. But I know everything's an investment, like I know. But yes, if I get good responses, I would definitely upgrade my quality and I'll really invest more because I actually really want to do this. Like, why would I be on here if I didn't want to do it anyway? So let me tell you, let me tell you. So this girl, we were like cool, like she was just a two-faced bitch. Let me just put it like that, just to summarize her. I'm meant to describe her, like if she gets missing, no, I hope she doesn't get missing, but if she does, and then like we'll describe your friends, I'm like, that girl, she's a two-faced bitch. Like that's her. So we were cool like her, but and then okay, I'm going to just put several occasions where she really showed herself. So this girl was like a a compulsive liar. Like she lied about everything. I'm not even joking. If she told you that towel was, if you told her that towel was blue, she would tell you it's red, even though it's fucking clearly blue. Do you know what I mean? She's that kind of person. Like she would lie about what she ate. Like okay, because I asked, because like, you know, like, oh, she was like, oh, what'd you do on Sunday? Like, what'd you do the day before we go back to school? And she was like, oh, she went out for ice cream and she had some pizza, and then she was like, oh, she had pizza for lunch. Then she goes to tell the next person she had Chinese for lunch. Like that's an actual true story. And I'm like, why can you, like, if you want to lie, like, let me give you an advice, like, liar to liar. Like, I'm not a compulsive liar, but I have some skills. Do you know what I mean? So like, liar to liar, you should at least keep your fucking story straight. You know, like, don't be like, you know, don't be changing your story, especially when it's within the same person. Lying 101. Anyway, so she just lied about everything. She would lie about what people said about her just to get attention. She would lie about what people said about like me just to make me feel sad. I'm not even joking. One time she was telling me about how people were talking about me. I was like ugly and I was fat. This was back in the days because now I'm clearly none of those things. What? Besides the point. Anyway, so she used to tell me like, oh, they said they said you're ugly, so that I could feel bad, and like she would watch me cry and be sad about everything, which is the one that's going to lie about it, and then you confront the person and they're like, what are you talking about? I never said anything like that. She was just such a fucking asshole like that. Like her, she even what kind of thing, she even will go tell, like, it went that bad that went, like, I'm not even joking, I started saying this, if this girl, I almost said her name, if this girl tells you go left, best go right, because, so, you know, like, she's lying about that. Do you know what I mean? Just never believe her. She was just she lied about everything. I don't even know if her name was her real name. I don't know if she's really her. Like, I don't know. I don't just know, like, no one actually knew her because she was just such a liar. And I'm not saying this because I hate her or anything. Like, I actually wish her nothing but the best, and it's in the past. Like, I'm not bothered. And okay, so the second event, when I really like I started to like when I look back at it, I'm like, wow, like I was so dumb. Basically, clearly you can see I'm dark skinned, like, and I was a bit darker when I was younger. So, and she's like really, really light skinned, like she's mixed race, so she's light skinned. I think she's French or something, or Belgium or something. So she's light skinned, and there was this event that everyone goes for. And when I was younger, you know, when you're just going through puberty and like, oh my god, boys, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like that kind of thing, like that was my phase. So everyone was there and I was so happy. I was like, yes, I was excited, you know what I mean? I wanted to go out and have fun, and like, you know, like, I want to look pretty. So at that time, I don't think I had a lot of makeup on. I didn't have makeup that much. I probably just had eyeliner and like a couple lip glosses. I was young, you know. So like, anyways, I was young and she had a lot of makeup, and she was like, she had like powder and things like that. So I didn't have it, and she clearly was light skinned. So she was like, oh my god, don't worry, I'm a good friend, I'll help you do your makeup, I'll make you look fine. And like, take it, like, I was a bit chunky, you know, I was chunky as shit. So I had to, you know, look bomb, you know. So nothing wrong with chunky girls, like, and then like, what kind of thing, so that happened, and then she was like, I'll do your makeup for you. This girl uses her light skin, almost near white people makeup on my face, like white people foundation. Let me show you example of how. Okay, I have this palette, right? I got it from eBay or something, I'm not sure. It has like different people's like shades, right? I'm gonna take the lightest shade, the actual lightest shade. So that one, that is for like white people shade. This is how she was, right? And this is how it blends on my skin. Like, I hope you know, like, that's how it blends on my skin. So imagine that. I don't know if you can see it properly. I'm gonna add more, so just to show you how like terrible I look. So like, it was all over my face. So this is how it looks, right? So blended in, that's how it looks on my hand, and my face is darker than my hand, you know. So she had done this, done my eyeliner, everything, and this is how my face was looking. I was looking green. I just looked. I didn't even look. I didn't even look a regular color. I was kind of like, you know, discolored. Like, I'll look purple, like light in that area. Then I'm looking green here. Like the mixture, I was just looking like a clown. And the funny thing is, I was like, nah. My friend got my back. I didn't even realize. You know what I mean? Like, I was so stupid. And I came downstairs, you know, with my looking cute, you know, in my outfit that was cute, but really wasn't cute. Like back then, it was cute. Anyway, and then I came downstairs. My mom was like, you look a bit, you know, strange. And I'm like, man, like, you don't even know, you don't even know the swag that I'm exhibiting right now. Like, I was like, you don't even know, like, you can't even begin to think of all this oozing out, you know what I mean? So I was like, nah, man, you can't even advise me. Like, I'm good, I'm fine, you know. And she was like, okay, if you say so, I won't say anything. Could you imagine? She didn't press on the issue. She just stopped. She didn't even talk about the issue anymore. So I was like, yeah, cool. Then I go to this place, and it's packing with good looking boys. At that time, I thought so. And it was packing, and you know, it was lit. And then people kept on telling me, oh, your face looks a bit light. Oh my god, you look a bit of a weird color. Oh my god, you're looking like green. Oh my god, it's too light for you. And I'm like, I don't know if these people are just haters or they're actually trying to be helpful. And the first two people, I was like, fuck you, hater. I'm still looking cuter than you, though. But clearly I wasn't, you know what I mean? And then I go to the toilet, and after it kind of like, I was sweating, and then I could see my real color because I kind of was sweating, it was hot. And then I go to the mirror, and I'm just looking just patchy. I look just disgusting, like I've been sick, like someone has been sick on my face. That's honestly how I looked. I looked terrible, I'm not even joking. It was epic. It was one of those weird things that you just like, wow. Like, I didn't know. I could not leave that place fast enough. And the person that's meant to drive me back was still like, you know, chit-chatting and shit like that. But I was like, no. I just walked out the gate and just waited outside for the person to be done. I was thinking, like, why is life like so like, why is life doing this to me, you know? And the final straw, this girl, this friend decides to, you know, jump, like, okay, basically there's this person that I would always talk about, like, I did actually really like. Like, I don't know why I did, but like, I did really like this person. And it's weird because this person's my friend now, like, we talk and we chill now. But I used to really like this person, and I told her we would literally talk about this person all the time. Like, we would we would chat about this guy all the time. Like I was just like kind of obsessed. You know, it was weird. You know, every conversation. Hey, did you study nicely? I was like, yeah, I studied him. JK, I never said that, but yeah, but like it was kind of like I would always like talk about it, and she ended up she got with him, and she came to me and she was like, oh my god, you wanted yesterday. I got with this person. Oh my god. I was like, okay, man. You know, I was like, that was it for me. Like, that's when I knew she doesn't fuck with me like the way I fuck with her, you know? Yeah, that was what happened. And, I caught one at that time, like, at this time I was getting irritated and I just like calling her out on her lies, you know? She would say something, I'm like, oh, well, that's not what you told me. You lied about that. Eventually, I like the way we ended a friendship. I don't feel proud of it in any way or shape or form. Like that's not the fact. I was just stupid and young. And eventually, people started to like abuse her as well. Like we used to just like like people ganged up on her and shit like that. And the weird thing is, I was living that year, so I wasn't like so that wasn't kind of fair, you know. So she just hated me. She blocked me off every social media. So she fucked over so many other people, but like not just me. So it wasn't like I said I like like made it like made people not like her. She actually fucked herself over. But I actually did feel bad, and I feel like we're just so young and stupid. But like now, like she's good with everyone but me. So she blocked me off every social media sites. She deleted me. She just talks shit about me all the time. Even recently, she created a new account and she blocked me immediately. I trust you know, I never searched this girl. I never ever ever searched this girl. Never searched her. So I don't know why she would even stress like the block shit is too. It's too immature. Like I'm too grown and too just unbothered and just too happy in my life right now for me to be going through all the shenanigans. Like nah. So that was happened, and that is how. But one thing I would like just always like having good friends is the most important thing like ever. So if you want to have like you have to be sure about the people like you surround yourself with. Honestly, like I know it's like all preachy and shit, but honestly, like just she just wasn't a good friend, and I just wasn't able to see that. So yeah. I'm stupid because once she made me leave my house looking like a fucking alien. I should have known. I should have known, but I didn't know. But then I didn't know. Bye.